Hello everyone, this is Mara the Reading Hedgehog with my weekend reads for this week. Now, Weekend Reads is a new feature for my channel. It was inspired by Friday Reads that several booktubers that I follow do, and I thought it was really cool, and I'm trying to get motivated to get back into actually doing videos and all that stuff, and I thought that doing weekend reads would really be awesome. So essentially I'm just going to show you what I'm planning on reading this weekend, and I would love to hear what you guys plan on reading for the weekend and, just stuff in general. Love to hear from you guys. So let's get into this. So the first book that I kind of intend on picking up this weekend is the Dorothy Must Die Stories, Volume 1. I am actually almost done with it. I've got one more story to read in this, and that one is the third one, and I'm trying to remember the title of it. The Wizard Returns, which is about when the Wizard of Oz comes back to Oz. This all takes place before Dorothy Must Die, the very first book in the series by Danielle Page. And yeah, these are a collection of the novellas she wrote. One of the collections. There's going to be 3 total. The third collection comes out when the last book comes out. And yeah, so I've been reading through these throughout the week and really enjoying them. They're really cool and give a lot more insight into the world and the series and character motivations, and it's really cool and really enjoying them. The main read that I'm going to be focusing on, though, is Wrath of the Storm by Jennifer A. Nielsen. This is the third and final book in the Margaret the Thief trilogy, also known as the Praetor War trilogy, depending on which you want to call it. I call it the Praetor War trilogy. And as of right now, I am on chapter 8, which is about 58 pages in. Really enjoying it. Probably going to be my favorite of the entire series, but we'll see. And expecting to finish this up this weekend, actually, because it's a pretty fast read. I'm also going to be picking up the Ersatz Elevator by Lemony Snicket, Book 6. Book 6 in a series of unfortunate events. I am rereading this series. This was one of my absolute favorites as a child, and yes, I was a very devoted fan, one of the most devoted Snicketeers. But it's been a while since I've reread this series, and because of the Netflix series Unfortunate Events movie series, I decided to start rereading it because I did not like the movie series it made. I did not like it. But I can do a separate video on that if you want to know my full thoughts on the Netflix original series. But yeah, so I'm going to pick up the Ersatz Elevator, probably read it in a day because these are quick reads, and that's pretty much what I've been doing, and really looking forward to it because this was one of my favorites. I'm trying to remember which one was my favorite, but this was definitely one of them because you meet Esme and Jerome, and it's just great, and the hook-handed Anne is in this one more, so yes, makes me excited. And then finally, I'm going to hopefully get a few more chapters into The Tenant of Wildfell Hall by Anne Bronte. This is kind of the classic I have going right now. I kind of always have a classic going, not always, but I always usually do. And this is the one I have going right now. I have not been too faithful in reading it lately. It's been a few weeks since I picked it up, but I'm hoping to get a few more chapters in. This was written by the youngest Bronte sister. I believe Anne was the youngest. And from what I gather from the introduction, this was written after she kind of had a rude awakening to the realities of life and was very bitter about it, and so wrote this. And so far I'm really enjoying it, and I think I would have gotten along with Anne Bronte really well. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to pick up, and yes, this is a Penguin Classic edition, so it's gorgeous, and yes. So those are all the books I'm going to be perusing throughout this weekend. I'm sure there'll be a couple of manga here and there, but I'm kind of not really keeping track of those on any channel or list or anything because it actually became too much of a pain to remember, okay, when did I read this volume and yada. So I don't keep track of those anymore. But yes, let me know what you plan on reading this weekend. If you've read any of these books, if you want to read any of these books, just comment down below and I will reply, and I hope you guys have a great reading weekend, and I'll see you around with some other video sometime. Bye!